my makeup loving friends, how's it going? It's been another week. Guess the theme this week. 10 points to your Harry Potter house or your Hogwarts house if you know which theme it is. We are, of course, falcons. JK. Yellow is the theme. I have Tia again this week. I just keep annoying her and being like, hey, you want to hang out on Zoom and talk about makeup? And she's like, yeah, sure. She pacifies me. She's a good friend. And Jenny, you may recognize her name because whenever I come to the thank yous, her name is always up near the beginning because she is the master tagger. Well, one of two master taggers. It's her and Brianna. Between the two of you, I get so many tags and I'm like, you make everything so much easier. As we know, Tia has her own channel. Do please check her out. She's fabulous. I know she's changed the time of her lives because Mondays weren't working out for her. Yeah. They're busy.
I'm doing a live tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. Saturday, 1 p.m. UK time.
Excellent. So actually, this is probably going up after that. So
yeah.
If you're seeing this and she's still live, pause this video and go and find her. It's much more interesting. Jenny also just started and has her own YouTube channel. She is spectacular and I love her very, very much. Check her out on Instagram as well. You will fall down a rabbit hole looking at her pictures because she's so annoyingly talented. And I have said this many a time before, but I need less talented friends, please. Please send in your applications. Along with a crayon drawing of your abilities. I would really appreciate that. But yeah, do please check them out. We have some general announcements and the first one is Sassy AF and I'm really enjoying it. Last week we talked about Too Faced having some new lashes and we were all like, where do they think they're going with their $17 lashes?
Yeah.
And quite a few people in the comments were like, hold on a minute. Do these lashes not look very much like Doll Beauty? And I was like, oh my God, they do. And here's the thing, Doll Beauty has clocked it as well. Because here is a series of screenshots that have gone up onto Instagram. So Too Faced, obviously, they have their picture of their lashes. And then Doll Beauty said, underneath the caption of one of theirs, you may steal our style, but you'll never steal our heart work. Love heart lash packaging since 2016. Okay. And then they had another one, which was, we all know the beauty industry can be two-faced.
I love that.
I know. But don't worry, dolls. As Mama said, imitation is the highest form of flattery and doll. To our dolls, the heart work will carry on. The shade.
Yeah. I love it though. I'm living for that. And I love Doll Beauty lashes too. And I don't think I'd ever touch Too Faced ones. Sorry.
I don't think they had before. Do they even have before? I don't think they did.
No, this is the first time Too Faced came out with lashes. So this is new for them. And it's quite cheeky.
Not new for us.
Yeah. It's kind of shady to go and copy like an indie brand's thing and try to sell it as your own. I don't like it when big companies go and try to steal something small companies have, like, because they don't have the resources than the bigger companies does.
But I think Doll Beauty handled it really well. They called it out, but they didn't go nasty about it either. They kind of went at it with like a certain amount of like ha 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 ha, which they're better than me because I'd have been like, come here, you. And they're doing a lot of like, no, I can't even fight properly, so it would have been a lot of this. But yeah, I just thought that was really interesting, and I love how as soon as other people kind of cop to it, that was when I started to see these posts coming in. So I thought that was interesting. The next thing, Lois, we talked about this last week, and I messaged you, and I said I will talk about this, and she was like, no, don't. And I was like, no. Just because we're friends doesn't mean I'm not going to call you out. I'm going to call you out, right? Last week, we had a whinge and a moan about people revealing things via sneak peeks in black and white. Because we were like, this doesn't really tell us anything. And Lois was like, oh yeah, I won't do that anymore. How long did that last, Lois? Less than a week. This is what she came up with. And to her credit, She said, yes, I said I wouldn't sneak peek things in black and white, but it's way too early to sneak peek 2021. But guys, I'm a bit obsessed. Thank you for making this possible. Every sale helps fund our new launches, business costs, and being able to keep expanding. I see you, Lois. I see you.
She did say why she did it though last week, didn't she? She knows what the product is and she's excited.
Well, that's the thing. Like, she was very tongue-in-cheek about it. Like, oh, I know I said I wouldn't. And I'm like, it's okay. I forgive you. I like you. She could probably like kick me in the kidneys and I'd still be like, I like you. It's fine. I will say though, whatever it is that Lois is coming out with, I am excited. I don't know what it is, but I already want it.
Yeah.
It looks like maybe some like shimmery things because the picture looks shimmery.
I wouldn't be surprised with more of the metal liquid eyeshadows, because she did hint at coming out with more of a
maybe that's glosses. That looks kind of like a doe foot applicator.
I was just about to say gloss because she was like, what have you guys got against gloss? And I'm thinking, is Lois going to bring out a gloss and we're all like
peeing on it?
Yeah.
This is the thing. This is where I'll be like such a hypocrite and I'll be like, oh, gloss. And then she'll come out with a gloss and I'll be like, la, 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 take my money. I'll take it from you.
But I think it's because you love the brand so much. Like some brands you just love so much that you want to buy everything they do, even if you don't like it that much.
I literally have everything from that brand. Everything. There isn't anything on the site that I don't have. I'm like, it's all mine. And I plan on getting more for people as gifts for Christmas, so. But yeah, I just thought that was funny. Next thing, obviously, I have to say thank you to all you guys for tagging me and stuff. It does feel like every week I have a longer list of names, which I really do appreciate. Like, it makes things so much easier. Thank you to Jenny, who is here with me today. To Brianna. Brianna, you and I are going to have to do a special episode together. We're talking about doing a holiday episode with me, Brianna, and the lovely Rebecca. So keep an eye out. We'll film that at some point. Huge thanks to Becky, to Jade, Cecily, Kelly, Franca, Paula, Lisa, Chrissy, Rebecca, the lovely Tia, another Rebecca, because there's two different Rebeccas, Missy, Jasmine, Gillian, Amina, Sarah, Natalia, Amy, Kylie, Mary Helen, and Gina. I hugely appreciate it. It makes everything so much easier. But let's just get into it. We'll go into the holiday releases. Thankfully, there isn't as much this week. I was tagged in this one, and it wasn't wildly helpful because the post was all in, I think, Spanish or Portuguese. And anyways, due to my high level of ability, I could figure out some words like Kiko and Milano. So this is apparently Kiko Milano's holiday stuff. So it's bog standard, you know. They have an eyeshadow palette, there's some face stuff, blushes, highlights, some lipsticks, some nail polishes. It's not exactly setting the world on fire.
I feel like they release the same thing over and over again because they had like spring and summer, and you know, every release looks exactly the same. Like,
apparently they don't have seasons. You know, they can't distinguish between the seasons because they all look the same based on Kiko Milano's.
This one's very like pastel as well, and I feel like pastel's been and gone now.
Yeah.
I do like the packaging there, and I like
that's cute.
the pans and things, but I'm not interested.
Yeah, same. Like, it is what it is.
Not inclusive, is it?
Yeah, no, it isn't. It's very white woman. You know,
Tiffany,
do you want some of this, Tiffany? Yeah, it's like, and I kind of wish
it's not that exciting.
Because Rebecca's so good at calling it out, because I feel a bit weird because I'm like, you know, the shade of milk, and me just shouting going, it isn't very inclusive, but it isn't. I genuinely, I don't get that. I don't get that at this point. Yeah, it's annoying. The next thing we have is from KVD, and they were like, oh, look, here's a new eyeshadow palette. And I'm like, is that new?
Yeah. Is that new, really?
Because I could have sworn that I've seen this before.
It's like, it's the same thing.
In summer.
Yeah.
I did, and then you said this wasn't a new thing in summer because it was a previous palette. And I've seen it, I'm like, I've seen that, and I tagged you in it in summer.
This is what I'm saying, but they're saying it's new and it's like limited edition, and I'm like, I think I'm having
the same thing. Like it's the same thing what Tico does. It's like we're gonna just repackage this and sell it as new.
But I feel like I'm being gaslit by makeup now. I'm like, we are meant to be friends, makeup. You aren't meant to make me question my sanity. Like, not in this way. Like, it hurts. But I mean, it's apparently a fully recyclable eyeshadow palette, which...
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to recycle all of it because it's boring AF, but that's me. It is $45 if you're interested. It has 6 mattes, 8 shimmers. Not a great mix. There is the Go Big or Go Home vegan false lashes and glue. They are $20 and you can get them in lots of different styles. There's the Dazzle vegan eyeshadow sticks, $22. We talked about them last week. The Legendary Icons bestseller set, which is $35. It has their tattoo liner in Trooper Black, the Go Big or Go mascara, the liquid lipstick in Lolita, because, you know, they're kind of like NARS in that they're like, we have this one thing that's really big for us, and they're like, it's Lolita, and I'm like, okay. We all
$20 for the lashes, though.
Yeah.
I would never buy those. They're way too overpriced.
It's making Too Faced look reasonable.
I was just about to say that.
It's like when we had Lois on last week as well, I thought it was really interesting that she was kind of indicating that like the markup on that is astronomical.
Yeah.
So how much more of a markup is there on this? And I mean, don't get me wrong, I am not begrudging businesses. They obviously have to make a profit. That's how capitalism works. I am not begrudging them that. But to make that much of a profit is gross.
Yeah.
It's making profit and being greedy.
Exactly. That's the distinction.
You're just greedy.
Yeah, it just doesn't sit well with me. No. They also have the Kitten Mini, which is a tattoo liner ornament. Do people do that? Do people take makeup and like hang it on their trees?
I think a lot of companies does those. Like last year and this year, there's a lot of companies doing those. So maybe.
Yeah, like I've seen it.
Like, do a lot.
Yeah, and Too Faced do it as well. But I'm just like, could somebody comment down below? Does anyone do this? Does anyone like take out their Too Faced every year, their little ornaments, and they're like, oh look, there it is, the bit of mascara. I've not used it. I just keep it in the ornament. Like, can
you imagine how expensive your Christmas tree was? You fill it up with those.
I mean, Tiffany, I guess. You know, she's a bougie bee. That's what she likes to do. And finally, they have the XO Vinyl Obsession Mini Lip Set, which is $25. It includes Hollyhock, Blossom, Carnation, and Tulip. So, look, none of that is interesting to me. I don't care.
I don't like KVD Beauty is not a brand that I look for or get excited about. I like before Kat Von D was so bad, like so bad. Before that, I had one of the foundations, and their concealer is really good, the Lock-It concealer. But I just like I think they're just been on the background. Nobody remembers.
Yeah, there was a point where they were cutting a edge. They had the Vida Loca palette, you know, the one that was shaped like a record and it had all the. I didn't get it. It was before I got into makeup, but that was like a holy grail, and loads of people were really sad they missed out on that. There was all the like chrysalis palettes, like they were a big deal. But she's kind of been and gone, and it's not really interesting anymore.
They're not relevant anymore. They're not bringing out anything groundbreaking. They're just repackaging things that are not interesting at all anymore.
Yeah. Next thing we have then is Certify. They have essentially a 2020 false lash advent calendar. It's £138, but it comes with 24 pairs of lashes. So it's about £5, 60 or something per set of lashes. So that's pretty reasonable. They're individually packaged. Yeah, look, I mean.
But who's gonna like, I want an advent calendar, I'm gonna spend like £140 on it, I don't even care about it. Jenny is like,
Jenny's like, I feel victimized.
I just like for advent calendars, I just think there's gonna be so much stuff that you don't even want. Why would you spend that amount of money if you could just spend that money on the things you actually want and just get those? I just like I like the idea of advent calendars, but it's just the thing that there's always going to be something that you don't need or want.
I do think though like an advent calendar of lashes is smart because you know, if you did say an advent calendar of makeup, you're going to go, this tone isn't going to suit me, it doesn't suit a darker skin tone, it doesn't suit a lighter skin tone, but lashes fit everybody.
Yeah, but you don't like every lash style.
No, you don't. But sometimes, you know, you pop on a pair of lashes because you're like, man, this is all I have.
Yeah.
We've all been there. Next thing then we have is from iHeart Revolution. They have quite a few bits and pieces. It seems to be like some eyeshadow palettes, some lip stuff, some highlighters, bronzers, setting sprays, all that sort of stuff. And that is available now on Revolution Beauty if you're interested. It's not a bad little Christmas gift for somebody.
I like the purple, the little purple palette.
Same.
It looks really pretty.
Yeah, I'm not interested in any of the rest of it, but that's what I'm interested in. Can I also say the highlighter duo reminds me so much of the Too Faced Tutti Frutti highlighter duos that came out about 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, but the pan design is like Kylie highlighters.
Oh yeah, but sure, everyone's imitating everyone now.
Because I've had those highlighter duos for a long time anyway.
Yeah. Like, I mean, it's fine. I think it's a decent present for people. I think did Alex maybe do a video on this? Because she's had a few like iHeart Revolution bits and pieces and stuff for holiday. I'm finding it hard to keep up with everything. I'm old and I'm confused.
You're not old. I'm like 4 years older than you. And you're like, I'm out.
Mentally, I'm 90. You know, I'm like, I just want to sit down and crochet and watch the Great British Bake Off.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's all. Yeah. I have an episode recorded and I'm like, that's my weekend sorted. And I'm just going to ignore everyone else and also Hocus Pocus. Yeah, so we're going on to new makeup releases. There's loads to talk about. The first one is from XX Revolution. It's their Metallics collection. It includes a Gold Crush shadow palette for £20, a gold face mask for £18, the Metallics Gold Elixir for £12, the Metallics Pink Elixir for £12, the Metallics Body Lux in Suspense, which is £20, and in Chronicle, also £20, and the Metallics Gold Fixing Mist for £10. Eek. Oh, and I'm very clear. It's funny for us to talk about this, and we're all in yellow looks. This is a yellow palette.
But still, it's like the palette. It's so boring. It's so boring. I would fall asleep trying to do a look with that.
Yeah.
The pants frustrate me as well because they're raised like little pyramids with square tops.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
No, it doesn't sit well with me. It also looks so different to all the other XX Revolution stuff. Like, I didn't think that was XX Revolution when I saw it. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, it looks like, it looks something else, but not Revolution.
I thought NYX.
Yeah.
It's not.
And that Fixing Mist, obviously it's got dark gold shimmers in it. Who's that going to suit?
I don't know.
And you're going to have dark gold specks all over your face? That's not a good look for anyone, unless you're going as a disco ball to Halloween or something.
Yeah. Maybe it's because some of those sprays, they don't actually have like for example, MAC has those Fix Plus like gold light and then a pink light. It doesn't give like a glitter on your face. It just gives like a little bit of dew, but I don't know with that color.
Well, the XX Revolution spray I got before that had like chunks of glitter in it. So I was like,
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Previous reviews of these XX Revolution sprays.
Yeah, I know that Elena loved it. I was just like, the F is this trash? I don't like this. Well, you know, I'm just sassy. I'm sassy. But yeah, that's the XX Revolution. I don't think any of us want anything from there. It's so odd and confusing. And speaking of odd and confusing, I thought we were done with the Makeup Revolution Friends thing, but apparently not. It's come back to bite us.
And in a really bad way.
Yeah.
A really bad way.
It's like herpes. It's just come back. It's a really bad flare up. We thought we'd gotten rid of it. Here it is again. They have the Take a Drive shadow palette. Oh, look at that. Look at that. A pop of blue. One pop of blue amongst neutrals. Oh my actual Jesus. It's
and a lot of them are the same.
But they're all the same. And then there's the He's Her Lobster shadow palette. I've seen that palette from Revolution before.
Me too.
Yeah, I was thinking the same when I saw this. And if they were trying to make it an orange palette, which it looks like they have, where's the oranges in it?
It's so bad. It's so bad.
But I think Revolution is notorious for like doing like just repackaging things and like doing them all over again and selling them as new, even though they aren't.
But again, I've got a pop of blue as well, right at the bottom.
Yeah. But it looks so much like the lobster palette looks so much like one of the I Heart Revolution palettes.
Yeah, I was thinking chocolate palette.
Exactly. Yeah. No, it saddens me. And then can we talk about the Open the Door shadow palette? Because that pees me off because it's on, not even on a hinge, it's on, there are these metal things that's meant to like, how is that meant to stay closed? I'm sorry, but if just one of those snaps and that's it.
Maybe they have like a magnetic closer on it.
I doubt it. It looks terrible.
But they had like a good shot to make like a pretty purpley yellow palette. And what is this shit? Sorry. It's like, I'm sorry, but it's like, what? How is this supposed to be like a purple yellow palette?
Yeah. It's like when I give my students an assignment brief and I ask them to talk about, you know, child development, and then they start talking about murders. I'm like, what has this got to do with what I've asked? You have not followed the assignment brief at all. Like, it's so off topic. And I think the packaging overall annoys me. You've heard me talk about this on my channel 1,000 times about how much I hate weird looking packaging because it costs them more to do it. So they've hiked up the prices for us to have an awkward palette that we're not going to know how to store. No, I don't want this. I'm not taking this.
I want to mention they've put a mirror in that weird packaging. Can that stand up with those weird little...
I don't think so. You're going to have something propped behind it.
Yeah, or stand the palette up itself, but then how are you supposed to use the shadows?
None of this works.
It's clear that they haven't thought about it at all. They just slap it on and we're like, there you go.
Yeah, this was a 2 a.m. in the morning decision. Yeah.
They're like, it's fine.
That'll do.
They're not gonna notice.
It's me with my makeup. That'll do. Yeah. And then they have two grab a cup face palettes.
Like they could have just done one.
They're the same.
Those are like exactly the same.
Yeah.
So
well, at least the one is like darker, but the darker one seems to have like 4 of the same price.
Yeah.
Pretty much. They're all gonna look exactly the same. Absolutely.
Oh my god.
But apparently,
and then the lighter one has like 3 of the same lighter browns and then doubles of the rest.
It just annoys me. Like it really, like I don't get it. And then they are apparently going to have a body collection with creams and more because, you know, they have like this like I don't know, like a Starbucks almost, well, not a Starbucks, but like the coffee perk takeaway cup, and there's meant to be stuff in that, and I'm like, okay, I guess.
Are they trying to be
so over this collection? I'm so over it. I'm like, no.
It's a swing and a miss. A massive, massive miss. If, however, you are interested, that's coming out November 4th. I'm not getting it, and I will judge you if you do. So, you know, you want to win my love and approval. Like a child from a very dysfunctional family. This next one is the, I knew you'd get excited about this. This is the iHeart Revolution Disney collaboration, and they had been sneak peeking this and kind of talking about this for a while. I think we sneak peeked this, was it 2 weeks ago? We talked about it on the channel, and they've come out with this. It is the iHeart Revolution Disney collection. They have basically storybook palettes for Cinderella, Tiana, and for Belle. And so the storybook palettes are £15. The storybook heart highlighters are £8. They have lip toppers, which are £5, and they have lashes, which are £8. And like I said, they come in different styles. What are our thoughts?
They are actually like just ripping off the Storybook Cosmetics packaging. Like ripping it off, it looks exactly the same.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I think that all of the palettes look really neutral.
Well, with some random pops that have something semi to do with the princess.
Yeah.
There's green in there for Tiana because she wore a green dress. There's blue in there for Cinderella because she wore a blue dress. There's
Cinderella. I like the Cinderella one.
Yeah, that's the only one I'm like not like hating so much. But
to be fair, I want them all for the packaging and because I'm Disney fanatic. But looking closely at both the Tiana palette and the Belle palette, they don't really have deeper shades in there. For your outer corner. And a lot of the shades do look similar, especially in the Belle palette.
Yeah.
I mean, the Tiana palette to me does make sense. Green, obviously for what Teresa just said, and then Vasilia, with the purples and the pinks and things. But
it's just
the Tiana. The Tiana one is like, because if you look at the other side of where the eyeshadows are, they're like blushes and highlighters, and they're kind of dark. So I think they're kind of aiming for the Tiana one to be like for darker skin tones.
I don't like that because obviously Tiana is a deeper toned princess, beautiful as she is. But why?
I like it, but they should have added like more. Yeah, they should have added like darker eyeshadows to go with that.
I think they should have done the blush palette separately to the eyeshadows because
I agree. I don't like putting it together like that.
If you want, you're like, I want the Tiana, I love the Tiana eyeshadow palette, but you're like pale as a ghost as me. And then I'm like, what I'm gonna do with that one, like that blush palette? I can't wear it.
But like the blush and the eyeshadow palette for the Tiana is like it's made for two different people. Because the blush and highlighter part or the blush part is for somebody who's very dark skinned, and then the eyeshadow palette is not made for somebody with dark skin.
Neither like the highlighters either.
Are they highlighters? They look like poop.
I don't know. They look like highlighters to me.
Yeah,
it's like a poop color. Highlights.
Oh, is that like a contour then?
I don't know.
I'm not entirely sure. I assumed they were highlighters.
Yeah, they look like.
Yeah, I think they are because on the Cinderella and Belle, like Beauty and the Beast, they look highlighters. But then on the Tiana one, they just look like a kind of like a poop color.
Yeah, they're very greyish, aren't they?
And if you look at the face palette for Belle and Cinderella, they look almost exactly the same.
Yeah.
There's very little distinction between the two of them.
They could have done like a medium one.
And Cinderella's more peach, but what deep skin tone is that gonna suit?
Yeah, it is very white centric.
Yeah.
Yeah, it. I was excited because I love Disney. I do enjoy it, you know. But I don't want anything from this because it doesn't speak to me, and I'm trying not to just get things based upon packaging. The next thing we have is Colourpop. They are coming out with some Ulta exclusives, and they're 3 different 9-pan palettes. They're $14. They're apparently limited edition. There is the Orant palette, the Grandeur palette, and the Baroque palette. They seem to just be with Ulta, and it seems that they also have some blushes and some Luxe Duo lipsticks with them as well, so they will be coming soon to Ulta. Not really. I
think usually Ulta exclusive means that Ulta gets it first, but it's gonna come to like Colourpop website at some point.
Yeah,
I don't understand. One of the palettes, the third one on the left-hand picture looks blue, but if you look at it on the right-hand picture in the center, it looks more green.
Yeah, I was very confused by that. Very confused by that. So I want to see some swatches of those ones.
Yeah.
Because I saw swatches of one of them, the more reddy, orangey one, and that's quite true to the picture. But the other two I haven't seen swatched, so I'm like,
It just looks like what they've already got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nothing
But the Baroque one, I don't hate the Baroque one. I like that it's like more cool toned blue. Like really those almost like grays.
Yeah, I agree. I don't hate it, but
well, that depends which picture you're looking at.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. Then of course this next one was very exciting for a lot of people. This is the Colourpop Star Wars Mandalorian collaboration. It's the Child palette, and it is available now. I know that people have run off and got it. It looks quite cute. It's a greeny palette. I don't dislike it. I also don't want it.
I think it looks kinda similar than the Shanek Sauce palette that we talked about last week.
Yeah, I can see
some. It has like some of the same colors.
Yeah.
I like it, but I won't be getting it because
the packaging.
Yeah, the packaging is so cute.
Yeah, but I probably got the colors already in my other Colourpop.
Yeah, I just like, why would they just come up with one palette? I think if they could have come like just skip the Ulta exclusive collection and do like a bigger collection with this one, because I think
it's because they have a contract with Ulta.
Yeah.
So they kind of have to do stuff with them.
Yeah.
It would have been more interesting if they brought out one with the child and then the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Star Wars, so I've never watched it. Yeah, so I'm just like, I don't know. I guess this works. I like the color story. But I know that some people are very excited about it, to which I say, fantastic. I hope you get it. I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, it's live now. I think it went live today.
It did, yeah.
Kelly got it. So it's probably not even at stock anymore.
Next thing then that we have is Benefit have come out with their new California Kissin' Color Balm. It's a moisturizing lip balm. It's apparently coming out in 12 shades.
Looks like the Colourpop ones.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Really? Lip balms?
Yeah.
I just like lip balms and lip glosses. They don't interest me.
I was going to say, at least it's not a gloss.
Yeah. Look, I suppose lip balms at least are semi-useful.
And how does that gonna last on your lips? Like, when I have like some moisturizing lip, like a glossy lip on, it doesn't last on me at all. That's why I like matte, because it like stays on better.
Next we have e.l.f. They have a new addition to the putty family. It's their putty blush, and it comes in 8 different shades: Tahiti, Bali, Caribbean, Bahamas, Maldives, Fiji, Turks and Caicos, and Bora Bora.
I like this.
I do too.
Me too.
I'm a sucker for cream products at the moment. So, but I do think the range like could have been like, they have all of the like lighter 3 ones are pretty much on the same color family and on the same lightness and tone. So they could have just like maybe do more like darker ones and medium ones.
Yeah, I agree.
They've missed an orange.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Yeah, they have like a 3 peachy ones, but no orange.
Yeah. And they could have done I mean, I know that's a berry red, but they could have done a more brighter red as well, to be a bit more inclusive. I like them though. I'll probably have to look, but I don't think the picture looks true to colour.
Yeah.
I think
it might be different because in here it looks like, oops.
They look a bit washed out, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
But like, Elf is so affordable that you can just go off and get it and be like, meh, I'll try it.
Yeah. $6 for a shade, so not that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Elf is actually really expensive in Finland. Like, they pop up the prices. Like, I think the Camo concealer was like 20 euros when it came to Finland and in the shops here. That's like, it's so expensive. Like, I usually don't buy anything Elf, and we don't get like any new releases. Like, they came really like slowly into Finland, and we don't even have everything that they sell.
This is a new release from Unicorn Cosmetics. We sneak peeked it last week. It is their Wicked palette. It is £29.99. It is available now if for some reason you like this. I hate it. I hate the split pans. Why are some pans bigger than other pans? It irks me.
And even if you want to do the split pans, why would you do it that way that there's like 8 of them on the center and then like 5 on a top and like do like all of the like on the same.
I don't like it.
Do that.
It's very
irritating. They look the same.
Do you? I don't like it.
I don't understand. Like, maybe if they like explained this to me, wouldn't hate it. But I just don't understand.
To me, this idea of like the CEO of Unicorn Cosmetics turning up.
Can you explain this to me so I don't hate it?
Yourself.
Yeah.
You take a small child in and they've done something wrong, you're like, why did you do that? They try and like explain it rationally to you and you're like, see why that doesn't make sense?
Yeah. I don't understand
as well is why have 3 different eye looks using one colour on each eye?
Yeah.
Is that because it's not I don't know.
It's not versatile. Let us show us how unversatile it is.
They don't blend together, so you can't just do one color looks.
It's the 90s again. We just use one color on our eye. That's it.
And also it has either really dark colors or really light colors. Nothing in between. So maybe that is why they are doing just one color.
They all look really muddy as well. Like, I imagine if I tried to do a makeup look with that, it would just look really muddy and not nice.
Yeah, it's grungy, but not in a good way.
Yeah.
Yeah, just, it's not pleasing. Moving on. LA Girl, it seems, have this set of Pastel Dream Auto Eyeliner collection, which I have to say, I like the look of that.
I like it. How much is it?
I don't know how much it is. I couldn't find information on it because I was frantically trying to put this together a few hours ago.
I hope it comes to Beauty Bay.
Yeah, I like it.
Because I really like that. I really do like that.
Yeah.
I think it's been done.
I mean, it has, yeah, absolutely. Like, it's nothing new or innovative, but
it depends how well they work. If they're as good as the Beauty Bay ones, then fair enough, but they're going to be more expensive.
Yeah. Although I do like seeing if I can get a decent white eyeliner.
Yeah.
I always find it hard to get a good white eyeliner. Next thing we have is Kimchi. They're getting in on the old mirrors. So there's some handheld mirrors. They're $25, and there is a freestanding folding mirror, which is $38.
I actually like that it has lights.
Yeah, I think.
And I could actually get behind that price because it has lights.
Yeah.
If it was like just the handheld mirror and $20-something.
Yeah.
I just think it's so expensive for what it is, but that I'm not hating it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually think it's pretty
available. They were one of the products that they came out with before. It's just that they've restocked them. They're back in stock. But the folding mirror is a new item.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there you go if you're interested. But they also have a new highlighter. It's the last thing from their Taylor collection, which is really hard to say. It's their Pearl Gone Wild. So apparently it's a blinding pearlescent sparkle, and it's available for $20. And it should have gone live by now, by the time that we've filmed. So
I like
it. Quite nice.
It looks really nice, but $20. I thought Kimchi Beauty was like cheap, like not cheap, but you know, affordable.
Reasonable price, yeah.
Yeah, like their other stuff has been $15 because originally I couldn't find the price.
Maybe that, yeah, I think maybe it might be the formulation because that looks kind of like the Jeffree Star, like, you know, the Supreme, the ones that are like $50 or something. That kind of looks like it. So if it is like kind of like that formula, I'm not like that price is not bad for it.
Look,
I spent more and say that I have something very similar from MUA for £3. Sorry, Kimchi. But
yeah.
Look, that's as close as we can get to the current panel saying you can get it on AliExpress for $3. Look, it's the UK version of AliExpress. But you know what we can, Elena? Your spirit lives on.
I do like to see that swatched before, because if it is like more of those like glittery, you know, formulas that the Fenty like Diamond Balm is, if it's like that kind of a formula, I would like that.
I couldn't find any swatches.
No, I haven't seen them either.
Which doesn't bode well.
No.
In my opinion.
I reckon it's going to have a white cast and just try and be blue.
Ugh.
It can be done right, but have they done it right? I don't know.
Yeah, that's the question. The next thing then we have is from MAC. It is their Li Ning limited edition collection. And we kind of talked about some of this last week because we sneak peeked one of the highlighters, which was in Show Gold, which Jenny actually very reliably informed me is already part of their collection, as you can see, and it is very pretty, but they have changed it in the sense of giving it a different packaging and putting an imprint on the package. So all of this MAC collection is essentially stuff that primarily already exists, because if we look at, for instance, the lipsticks, they come in Marrakesh, Ruby Woo and Sultry Move. We all know Ruby Woo has been a staple of MAC for quite some time.
Yeah.
So it does seem that they are just repackaging things at the moment.
Maybe they don't have it in China. Well, maybe they do, because this says collection available now in China.
Yeah, but it does says will confirm and keep you updated about US. So it's also US. So yeah, and then they have 2 eyeshadow palettes, which honestly, when I saw them, they reminded me of the 9-pan palettes that came out from Morphe about 4 or 5 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, it is what it is, and they have the blush duo in Melba, which does look nice, to be fair. So.
They have Melba, and I know that they have Melba, because a lot of people talk about like a MAC blush called Melba.
Yeah.
But how is that a duo? Because I think that is a single. So does it have like a different shade on it?
It must be that they've like a lighter and a darker shade or something like that, because it kind of looks, it's difficult to see it from the
like a split pan.
Yeah,
it looks like a split pan.
But it does seem to be that it's all existing shades, because even I'd say if we looked at the eyeshadow palettes, we'd see that those are all existing singles. So I don't think that's silly of them, because like, I mean, let's face it, 2020 is a bit of a disaster of a year, so they're probably better off just repackaging the stuff that they have and making it look fancy.
As long as it's not, as long as it's not like more expensive.
Yeah. Then. Yeah, it would be really annoying if, like, say,
and really stupid.
Yeah.
Because why would anyone buy it then?
Yeah, like I'm not buying something just because the packaging looks nicer.
It would be really smart to repackage it and then take a couple of dollars off of the price and like sell it like that as a limited edition, so people would be like wanting to buy it.
Yeah, that'd make sense, and it would be a good way to introduce people to the stuff that's like the staples of the brand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't disagree. Oh, this next one. This actually sickened me. I feel very passionately about this. This is Huda. Huda, what are you doing? This is their naughty palette. Yes, she has been naughty. Because
it's a nude naughty.
I hate it. I hate it so much. This is...
I actually look like, was it on Huda's side or where it was? Yeah, on Huda's stories about where she was talking about the shades. She actually has like so many different formulas in there and new formulas too. So it's kind of interesting because I don't like the color story and I won't be getting it, but I do think that Huda has a really good eyeshadow formula, and she's had like, I think it's good to see like new formulas from her.
I see, this is just a deeper version of the new nude palette to me. Like, she does know that nudes come in colors other than pinks. Because even her 9-pan nude palette were all pink toned.
Yeah.
And that's coming from somebody who has a cool undertone. So pinks are my nudes.
Yeah.
But let's be real, there are people with neutral tones, and then there are people with warm tones that need more like yellows and neutral tones. So it doesn't really, it's not great. I don't like it.
There's not a lot of depth in there either, is there?
No.
But I do know that a lot of people do like in the group, like in the Sexy Sausages group, I think a lot of people did like this.
Yeah.
So it's
fair. I mean, they're wrong, but
yeah. Huda knows what she's doing. If people likes this, I think it's smart to just keep on doing it. But
not everything can be for me, even though it should be, frankly. You know,
I have
all makeup companies when they're making something should be like, would Teresa like this? If not, why not? But yeah, that is coming out on November 1st if you are interested. This next one, oh Jesus, I'm just very sassy this week. I don't know what's happening. This is Morphe's collaboration with Nikita Dragon, and it's another 35-pan eyeshadow palette, and it's...
I was initially interested in this. I was never gonna buy it just because I don't want to support Nikita Dragon. But when you look at those pans, like the middle row, the middle shade, looks like it could be a duochrome. Also, the first shade of the first, like the last row, looks like it could be a duochrome.
Yeah.
And there's a couple of more that could be duo.
Yeah, those are the interesting shades that you're pointing out.
Yeah, and that was the only thing I was like, ooh, what is this?
If you look at the top 2 rows, boring AF.
Yeah.
And then the other 3 rows, there's whole chunks of it that aren't interesting at all.
Yeah,
I think that could have been edited down to like a 12-pan palette.
If they would have taken out... they should have taken out the 2 top rows and just have like the 3 last rows. I think
like at this point, we know that Morphe has neutrals. They have neutrals in basically everything. They don't have to put neutrals in every single palette. If somebody wants a neutral palette from Morphe, they will get a neutral palette from Morphe. They're not wildly expensive. Why are they putting a neutral in every single one? I hate it. It's $30 if you want it. They also have a brush set, which is $20 and will apparently be $50 value. Yeah, she's like even releasing some of her own stuff with Morphe. So these are already.
The face powder screamed all beauty to me.
Yeah. Oh my God, yeah, I saw that and I was like, is this not...
I wouldn't just because I think she's really not a good person.
No.
And I just like I can't support her on.
No. Same. But we put it out there, so you guys can make an informed decision. Do with that what you will. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Next thing we have is Dose of Colours have the Shyla lip set. It is $39. It comes with a lip gloss in the shade Rosy Pink, a lip liner in Warm Mauve, and a Velvet Mousse lipstick in Rosy Mauve. Apparently you can only get 2 per customer. It's limited edition. No returns or exchanges.
I mean, it's a lip set.
Yeah.
It's not bad. Like, I like Dose of Colours formula.
They have
a really good, like, I have 2 here that are like my babies. And I really like it. So I don't hate it, but I won't be getting it.
Yeah, I'm the same. I can happily vouch for Dose of Colours in terms of their quality. I think they do a great formula, but this isn't for me. Next thing we have is Cult Candy Cosmetics. They have 3 new liquid lipsticks for the Sinister Sweet collection. There is a gloomy black brutal. There's a plum red, which is called Roachy, and there's a deep purple, which is called Dogtooth. And they are £15 each.
I hate the package.
Yeah, the packaging looks really cheap.
It looks really tacky, but I don't hate the colors.
Yeah,
like
I think the colors are smart.
Bad price for those.
Yeah, I agree. I think the colors are smart. I just hate the packaging.
Yeah.
It's like the opposite problem with iHeart Revolution.
Yeah.
Oh well. Next then we have Cover FX. They have a glow in one palette. It is the Custom Enhancer palette. It has 3 of their best-selling shades of Custom Enhancer drops now in a talc-free pressed powder. So it has Candlelight, Sunlight, and Blossom. It is vegan and cruelty-free. I find it interesting that they have a darker model in the picture, and I'm like,
really
actually wearing that?
I don't think it's smart in this day and age to come out with just one highlighter palette. If they would have come out like 4 or maybe even like more of those, and then you would have light to fair to like medium then dark, everyone could have their own, because you just can't use all of those shades.
But I would argue that a highlighter palette in general is not a great idea.
No,
because you know you'll maybe use two out of the 3 shades if you're really lucky, and then there's
but if you would, but that's where I was coming from. If you had like more shades, like all of the shades on the palette would work on your skin tone, you would use those. I actually have like an Anastasia Beverly Hills, like is it Aurora Cloak It, and all of the 6 shades work on my skin tone, so I can use all of those. So I think that is smarter than having like palette that this works for all of us.
Like, I know it's very hard though to come out with several palettes that are trying to get as many skin tones as possible. I think if you can't do that, then you should just have singles.
Exactly. Yeah, that's my thoughts exactly. And that is not gonna. It's not inclusive whatsoever, is it?
No, not for me.
Like
the next one.
Oh,
I've bought it already.
Is it alive already?
Yes. This is Juvia's Place's the Walhalla 2 palette. It is $38. I was able to get it for $10 off. I used a specific code. And then it was like $13 shipping. So I basically I only had to pay like $3 shipping on top of it. So I was like, don't care, want it, put it in the basket.
How much is 38?
Yeah.
I wish it would come to Beauty Bay. I don't like, it's just so much money to order out of.
The other Walhalla didn't come to Beauty Bay either. But in addition to the Walhalla 2, they are also selling the Walhalla 2 with 2 lip glosses. So you can get the Walhalla 2 and the 2 lip glosses together for $55 instead of $58. So it's down in price. So if you're interested,
I'd like to see that swatch, because a lot of those shades do look very, very similar.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll swatch that for you.
But I
Thank
think
you. I appreciate
the
it.
shades that do look shimmery are different formulas. If
I'll make myself look like a cat again.
Yeah, you need to swatch it for all of us so we can decide if it's worth our.
I will do my civic.
You can
as well.
But I do like the color story. It's really
I do
pretty.
too. The blues. Oh, next thing then we have is Peaches and Cream. They have their new Hieroglyphics collection. That is launching on Friday, so it will already be available. They're £4.95 each, or you can pick and mix any 3 shades for £12. You can get full set for £25, which is even cheaper. I love the blues.
I don't hate these, and they're really affordable.
Yeah.
And that white looks really white.
Yeah, I think it's very smart, and the price is really good. The blues and the white are the ones I think that are calling to me the most.
I think Dynasty might look nice because it looks metallic.
Yeah.
I think it'd really brighten up the eye.
The both blues look metallic also.
Yeah. I like the look of those. They make me happy.
Yeah, me too. Especially is it that Nile? Yeah, the Nile shade looks really pretty.
Oh yeah.
Gorgeous. Yeah. I think it's good. The price point is good. Well done them.
Yeah.
Next thing we have is a Lancome, which is a collection with Chiara Ferragni. And apparently the global creative director was Lisa Eldridge. So of Lisa Eldridge makeup, you know, the one who everyone freaked out about her lipsticks a while ago, and we were like,
was it the one? I'm like, who's Lisa Eldridge?
Yeah, and you were like, I don't like this makeup bag. Or no, was it you? No, you liked the makeup bag, and Elena was like,
oh, Elena hated. Elena said the makeup bag looks like grandma's curtains.
Well, she's
and I was like, I do like that.
Yeah, she's a well-known makeup artist, and she apparently is the director of this particular collection. It includes the Fashion Flirting palette. I hate it. The L'Absolute Rouge Cream in number 160, which is Party Goer. The Rouge Drama Matte in number 274, Working Girl. The Drama Matte in number 505, which is Fashion Darling. And the Monsieur Big number 1 Runway Look in Black Mascara. They're already available now if you're interested.
Oh my God, like there's like those little brushes in there. You can do your makeup with those, like, why? And also the packaging. It's so ugly. Why are there those eyes on it?
So bad.
And it actually has like, maybe it's a highlighter or something, because they have like a bigger brush there too. And that one pan is bigger. Oh, 2 pan is bigger. Oh my God. It's so,
when I look at that eyeshadow palette, I think of the 90s.
Yeah, it's just so bad. I hate it so much.
It's so horrific.
It's another pop of blue trying to be something interesting. I actually yawned when you was reading
very
everything.
bad.
I was like, I'm not going to stifle my yawn. It's boring.
No,
it's not
very bad. Do better. Be better. This is bad.
Yeah, Cleopatra hates too. She's like, so bad.
Artist Couture have some new glosses because we're running low, guys. They are their Uncensored 2.0 and Shameless are some of their older shades, but they now have 5 shades altogether. So they've added in X-Rated, which is a silky caramel nude, Thirst Trap, which is a peachy pink, and Striptease, which is a soft baby pink. They're $18 each, and they are available now if you are interested.
Rebecca would say now that where are the darker shades? Like, where are they? I can't see them. Like, what?
Why did they even swatch them on a deeper skin tone when they look like they're trying to be concealers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. Why bother? Why bother? Seriously, they had 2 glosses before, and they're like, "Oh, we've extended our range by adding 3." Just wait, and get more.
They only really work on the medium skin tone, because on the paler one, too dark.
Yeah.
They're like darker notes on the paler person's skin tone.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't like it, and it hurts my brain. Next thing we have is from Cosmic Brushes, and they have the iconic blend in Ruby Red. They are £22 and it comes with 7 brushes, and they have essentially like these glitter handles, so that like when you turn them up and down, there's glitter. It's very pleasing to look at.
I like the one brush that looks like really small.
Yeah.
But I just, like with brush sets, I don't buy them anymore.
Yeah.
Even though I do like some brush sets, but because like there's so many brushes that I can't use. I can't use those really big, really big, really big blending brushes. I can't use those on my eyes, so it would be waste of my money and time to get it.
I have loads of brushes. At this point, if I'm getting brushes, I'm getting like single brushes because I'm looking for something specific. Like you said, a small blending brush or something.
Me too.
But I mean, I don't think it's bad. I think, you know, it's a nice little stocking filler for somebody for Christmas, you know?
Yeah, but not for £22.
No. But there you go. Do with that what you will. Hunter Faulkner has a new palette. It's called the Witch Doctor palette. It is $38 and I don't care.
There's no deep shade. There's like not a single deep shade. How are you gonna use that?
I mean, I get, like, obviously you can bring in other palettes. There's no rule to say, oh, when you have one eyeshadow palette, you should only use that one eyeshadow palette. You can't dig into anything else. But I kind of think if you've spent this much money on something, you should be able to just use that.
Yeah. And I kind of think that even though maybe you want to use like other palettes on like with it, but I do think that it was supposed to, like, you would like to use it as its own too.
Yeah.
It's so annoying. What if you like only have that palette? Then you can't do anything like any darker look.
I'm just trying to marry up the shades to the swatches. I mean, obviously some of them look like the ones in the palette, but some of them I'm struggling to marry them up. They look highly edited as well on the arm.
Yeah.
So I don't trust that, and it's boring. Pop of blue again.
Yeah. When will we ever get over the pop of blue?
Never.
No.
It seems like.
Yeah. Next we have Alien Cosmetics. They have some new multi-chrome shifting eyeshadows, and there are some glitters. They range from $8 to $15 because they've like released glitter along with some of these multi-chrome shifting eyeshadows. So the glitters are like $8, and then some of the multi-chrome glitters then are $10. But then if you look at the multi-chrome shifting eyeshadows, then they're $15. So that's them.
It's like every company.
On an arm that doesn't have a tattoo. I want to see the shades.
I know. It's really, really badly presented.
Yeah.
Every company is coming up with like these kind of things now. So I'm just kind of like, I like them and I want to get some of these kind of things on my collection. But I'm just bored of seeing every company like coming out with them.
And they're all like the samey shades as well. Yeah. Like nothing screens apart from the green one at the bottom.
Yeah.
And that area 51, but that's just because I can see where the light's hitting. I can't see what the other, like, because it looks it's obviously multi-chrome.
Yeah,
it is. I can see like the blue, but I can't see what the undertone is.
It's so badly presented.
Yeah.
And this is from Alien Cosmetics' own, like, that's a picture they put out of their products, and I'm like,
I think companies like indie brands need to be really careful of the pictures that they put out of their products on their websites and on their Instagram, because this is not it. Like, you need to, like, if you want to sell a product, wouldn't you want to take good product pictures out of it so people want to buy it? Like, this is not it.
You would think so. And yet the next one then we have is a collaboration between Double Down Cosmetics and Medea J, who I believe is some sort of an influencer. I cannot understand this, right? So it's a collection. There's a highlighter, there's a stackable trio, and that's what's swatched here in this picture. And then there's a tinted lip balm. And altogether,
oh my God.
$80.
Is the light, the shade, the white one, is that the highlight?
Yeah, that's the highlighter.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God, no.
Yeah.
Like even me with this pale of skin, that would look like a white stripe on my face.
Yeah. Right?
So
$80 for all of that together. I think that's utterly insane. And they said that you can get 25% off with the code Medea J, which I'm like, you have obviously hugely increased that price, which is gross to me. Just gross.
$80, but the highlighter is $24.
Yeah, if you want to get
is $32, and then the lip balm is $10. So that is not $80. What?
Yeah, I don't like this at all. Like, the whole thing rubs me up the wrong way.
Yeah, I'm confused. I don't like it.
No.
Yeah. I mean, that bottom shade you can get by mixing the other two shades.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it pees me off. I don't like it. No. Happy thoughts. Makeup Maniac Cosmetics have a new Enchanted Infinity liquid eyeliner. It is a multi-chrome color. All I'm saying is the last time I had a multi-chrome
liner,
it didn't end well.
XX Revolution.
Exactly. This one, Sweet Merciful Zeus, $25.
And also, if you look at the swatch, it looks like it's cracking on his hand. And it's on his wrist, where you either don't have, like, usually products don't crack if you're, no.
I will also say that when I took that picture of that swatch, it was part of a video, and when it first went on, it looked very, very watery, very liquidy. So
it doesn't look multi-chrome, it just looks blue with silver glitters.
Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah, because it's like they have to, like, multi-chromes, to be fair, multi-chromes are harder to catch on camera.
But so I wouldn't kind of worry about it in that sense, but I would pick up on the things like Tia said about the cracking. Why is it cracking there? Things like it looked really watery.
Yeah.
That was one of my main issues with the XX Revolution, was why is this so liquidy?
Yeah.
Like, that's a massive, I've been burned. I'm not doing it again. I don't like it.
If you're going to do it and you've got the idea, you need to execute it well. And obviously no one has been able to execute this very well at all yet.
Yeah, it makes me sad. There you go. Next thing we have then is Alpha Beauty on the Go. It's apparently a sister brand to another brand, which is called Alpha Beauty. So I don't get it, but there you go. They have their On the Go collection, which has two products. There is a highlighter, blush, and contour on the go palette for $25, and then there is a liquid eyeshadow, which is Rush on the Go for $10, and you can bundle it together for $30, which saves you $5 in all.
I don't care.
Yeah, not inclusive. Doesn't make sense. I want to move on with my life. Next, we have LP Cosmetics. They have 3 new loose pigment stackers. There's Neon Vibes, there's Electric and Shocker, which is the blue one, and there is Serendipity, which is the green one. They're retailing for $6 each, and each of the stacks have 6 5ml products in it. Not a bad price. I don't hate that, but it's not interesting to me. For Art's Sake, Cosmetics have 3 new 10-piece makeup brush sets. They're $22 each. They come in either fluorescent green, a yellow, or an orange. I hate the colors. Hate them.
I like the colors.
No. They look too much like kiddies' brushes, you know, that you give them when they're doing their painting.
Yeah, but you none of you liked the was it the Minnie Mouse set from Spectrum, and I really loved that. But I like things. I'm a child. I'm a Disney princess.
Look, you like what you like. That's all right.
Yeah.
It's not for me.
We can't all like the same things.
Do you know what it annoys me though? And this is me being really stupid, but like in the pictures, they paired it with, you know, those envelopes that you used to get for school, those little Polly Pocket folders.
Yeah.
I'm like, is that how you're selling them?
Maybe it comes out with that.
Oh, I don't like it. I don't know why, but that's just giving me flashbacks to school and like my singing folders and stuff, and I don't like it. I don't like it.
That'll flatten. That'll flatten the brushes as well.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. I don't know why they've pictured it like that, but there you go. In addition to the brushes, they also have an eyeshadow palette that absolutely nobody asked for. It's their Andy Warhol eyeshadow palette. It's $24. It has 9 pressed neon matte shades, and it apparently glows in UV light. I don't like it.
I want to move on with my life.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand shadows that glow in UV light. Yes, eyeliners.
Yeah, but this, I don't get it. Also, I feel like Andy Warhol's estate is going to be like, how dare you put his name onto this? Because like, Jefferson Starship is now in trouble for, you know, his Anna Nicole Smith liquid lipstick, because her estate is really angry that he's made money using her name. So for art's sake, could also get into trouble with this for using Andy Warhol's name, because it is technically it's like a figure. Yeah, they could get in trouble, but I don't care. So there we go. Let them. Then we have Moshika Beauty. They have a limitless lash liner. It's apparently long-wearing, waterproof, windproof, smudge-proof, vegan, cruelty-free, and latex-free. It is $24.99.
Windproof.
What kind of wind?
What?
Just somebody farting into your eyes.
Who's that is so funny. Windproof.
Well, if it was lashes that were windproof, yes. Eyeliner.
Oh, that is an adhesive liner. That was windproof.
Yeah.
So it's like for putting your like lashes on.
Everyone's coming out with these now.
Everyone.
Like it was like it trickled in. It was sort of like you know, with the
with the indie brands, you can totally see that a lot of the indie brands are getting their products from the same manufacturer, and then they're coming out like at the same time everywhere, like new thing, and then it's basically the same thing repackaged.
It feels a bit like a race though as to who's going to hand it in first.
Yeah.
And it's there if you're interested.
That packaging reminds me of my Spectrum brushes. You know, we got them discounted because the handles were stained.
Yeah. I hear you. Oh God, this next one pees me off. This is Beauty Spot Cosmetics. This is their Gold Digger palette. It's retailing for £26.99. It's so badly edited because there's some shades that look exactly the same as each other.
All those 3 green shimmers look
the same. And actually the name Gold Digger fits this because they're just digging gold with this. Like, give me your money.
Yeah, pretty much it's fitting, if nothing else, but I hate it.
It reminds me of a Colourpop palette, but not as nice.
Yeah. And they tried to redeem themselves. They came out with some matte liquid lipsticks. They have them in the shades Vamp and Bloody Mary. They are £15.99 each. I do think though these are nicer. Like this is nicer. I would go for this over the eyeshadow palette.
Yeah.
I like the shades of these, but I don't
hate the colors. I think they're actually really pretty.
Yeah, the shades are lovely. If they were maybe a 5 or less, then I'd be like, oh, get into my basket. But £15.99 seems a bit.
I was thinking I'd rather get a Maybelline Fit Me for a tenner.
Yeah, fair. I agree. This next one. What are they doing? This is CXC Beauty. They have their Falling Into You collection. They have the Falling Into You palette, or, you know, Falling Into a Coma for $48. They have the fall lip bundle for $45, or you can get each of those lipsticks for $16 each. So getting them into the bundle saves you $3. And then there's the autumn highlight, which is $22. You can get the whole bundle together for $100. So that means that you are saving $15. Quick math.
Why would you even want the whole bundle? Like, why would you even want anything out of that?
I mean,
well, the lip colors.
Yeah.
But what's about that highlighter?
Yeah.
There's nothing autumnal about it at all. If it had like an orange shift, that would look nice. But it looks pink.
Yeah, it looks more. Now, if you said to me a spring highlighter, I'd be like, yes, I get that. The lipsticks I'm interested in, I like the orangey shade.
Yeah, the orangey one is really pretty.
Yeah, but not enough for me to actually go and get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that's there. Do with that what you will. This is from She Glam, so that's one of the makeup brands from Shein, where you can get all the cheap clothes. This is their Centuries eyeshadow palette. Because
it's centuries old.
Exactly. 2000 called. It wants its eyeshadow back. It is $8 though, so it's not awful, I guess.
Yeah, also like the pop of blue again. Like we're over it now. Yeah. Stop doing it, please.
Yeah, it's $8 more than I'm happy to spend on it, is all I'm saying. Yeah.
Some of the shades look different in both pictures as well.
Yeah. Don't like it.
Boring.
Amo Cosmetics, they are a cruelty-free and vegan brand. They have their monstrous makeup collection, which seems, I'm like, is that meant to be their Halloween thing? Like, okay, but don't really get it. They have 5 pigments in different colors and sizes. They're 5 grams of 5-gram jars of loose powder and 26mm pressed pans, which are $8.99 each. Or if you can get them in 10-gram jar powders. I couldn't get the pictures for them, so I'm just telling you about these. They're $13.99. Use your imagination, people. There's the pressed pigments palette, which you can see. It has 5 shades. It's $22, and the shades don't make sense.
And the packaging, I hate everything about it.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Then you can get a bundle deal where you can get a palette, a pressed glitter, and a lipstick for $40. 5 loose pigments, 1 lipstick, and a pressed glitter for $44. They're available now.
$40 for that?
No.
I wouldn't either.
Next, we have the Beauty Dame, and they have a lash applicator, because that's brand new, $6. Faux mink lashes, $14 each, very expensive, and matte lip liner for $8. They're available now.
I don't care.
Yeah. Now we have Millennial Beauty. They have the, oh god, it's a hemp infused pumpkin pie inspired palette.
It's like the same orange over and over again and a pop of blue. Like,
see,
oh my god, it's so boring.
Kira has turned up and is like, I see that you've had to deal with all of this BS. Let me show you my beautiful floof self.
This is just like, no.
Yeah, I didn't get it. There's like Tia said, there's a pop of blue, but it looks green on the picture. Yeah. Blue in the swatch.
Like
those oranges look a lot more vivid on the swatch than they do in the pans. Everything looks the same and very boring.
Yeah, it's $29.99. They have the audacity to ask for that amount of money for that.
Disgusting.
No, hate it. Moving on. Next we have Mamacita Cosmetics. They have their fall eyeshadow palette. I have no info on the amount of money this is going to cost. It's a coming soon thing.
Boring.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah, next thing we have, I think quite a few people will like this based upon everyone's love of cool tones these days. I'm not in there, but I know that some people love these things. This is Lorella Cosmetics, and this is their Rebirth and Afterlife eyeshadow palettes. So they're 2 separate eyeshadow palettes. You can put them together and merge them like a transformer to make a coffin. So
that's so cheap.
Yeah, they're very affordable, let's be real. They're $13 each, or you can get both of them together for $24, saving $2.
If this would, I don't like the like corky. Like I get the package and design, but I don't like it. But I do some like I don't know. I think like why does this interest me?
Yeah, I will say though, when I look at the Rebirth palette, a lot of the shades look pretty much exactly the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is very much like cremated.
Yeah.
You know.
And much more affordable.
Yeah, so if you don't want to buy from Jeffree, you can get this for really affordable price, and it looks basically the same thing. So
yeah,
the top one looks nice. I don't understand the mustard shade in it though.
Let's not question them. They obviously had some sort of an emotional breakdown.
But it's a US indie brand, so won't be getting that.
Yeah,
because
it is what it is, you know. This next one then is from Gale Beauty. They have new lip glosses in 6 different shades. They're 39 Canadian dollars each. Sorry, $13.99. Sorry. Why did I say 39? It's very late in the evening and my brain has fallen away like wet pieces of cake. I was also thinking in my head of what they look like swatched on the lips, and I think I had a little bit of PTSD because they looked awful.
I would
look awful.
Like lip gloss on those colors, no. But if that would have been liquid lipstick, I would think that would be actually like the green one and the blue one, and then the even the like weird yellowy one. I think those would be really like different. But lip gloss.
Oh, and the swatches of the lip gloss. I'm not going to insert them because I'm tired. But go find them. They are awful. And the girl who's modeling them is so beautiful. And even she can't pull them off. So I'm like, oh.
Yeah, what hope does we have then?
Exactly.
I wasn't excited about the picture until you said lip gloss.
Yeah. I was excited too. I was like, oh, these are
me too. Yeah, that's good. Lip gloss.
Damn it. Yeah. Next thing we have is Indica Boutique Beauty. They have their #1 eyeshadow palette. #1 in what? I don't know. It's $25 though, if you're interested. They are also selling a face mask for $18, a scarf or a headband for $21, and you can purchase all 3 of those together for $35 if you're interested.
$18. Well, it is handmade, so I can't understand the price for that, but still, it's kind of expensive.
Fair enough. I like the way they've brought out a mask with it.
Yeah.
Because situations, you know, they're trying to be current, but seen it.
Same. And I feel like I've seen this one as well. This is official Spellbound Beauty. It is their Noir eyeshadow palette. It's $15.
Boring.
Like, what? I've seen this. I've seen this from a dozen brands already that have pretty much this exact same layout, this exact same color story. They're obviously just getting them from the same sort of place, and that pees me off. Next thing we have is Glamlight. They have shown that they're coming out with the Burger Slider palette. It includes obviously the 9 shades. There's 4 shimmers and 5 mattes. And apparently the Burger Slider palette and Burger combo, which includes a slider, for eyelashes, and a milkshake gloss, are coming out tomorrow, which is a Friday. So I don't have information on the prices yet. They weren't giving any information on that. But if you are interested in this, it's already available by the time you look.
The 2 blues look so pretty, but the rest is like a snooze fest.
I don't get it as a colour story together.
No, it's not cohesive at all. The shades look completely different again in both pictures. One looks really bright and the other one looks really dark.
I know. That's why I included the 2, because I was like, I'm confused. Which one is it?
And then swatch, they look even more different.
Yeah. I don't like that.
No.
Yeah. Oh, next one.
Oh.
This pleases me. This looks beautiful. This is VE Cosmetics. Now, we've talked about VE Cosmetics, I think, every week for the last 2 weeks. We talked about the weird Cradle of Filth palette, which I still don't understand.
Oh, this is the same brand.
Yeah, I know. What a weird turnaround. This is their Book of Shadows palette.
Everyone is coming out Book of Shadow palette. Like, get a new name.
Oh, Book of Magic. It's book. Everyone's about the books.
God, stop reading, lads. It's so 2001. Get your Kindle out. Yeah, I like this.
I like it too, but it doesn't have that many mattes.
Don't care.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 mattes.
It's all right.
I do love it. I do. Like, the color story is so pretty.
Yeah.
I'm on the fence. I'm not sure.
But if you're on the fence, it means you don't want it.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the shades look duplicated, like the two like turquoisey blue shimmers in the bottom left-hand corner, the two plum shades at the top right, the green shades I imagine will look very similar on the eye.
Yeah, fair. I like it.
Yeah, me too.
Swatches.
Yeah.
I'd like to see swatches out of interest, yeah.
Then the next thing we have is Cosmetics. Cosmetics have collaborated with Liz Dagger Beauty, and they have this 9-pan bundle, and you can get it now for $40, but you can use the code Liz Dagger Beauty, which will take a couple of dollars off for you. I like the color story of it.
Yeah, this is really pretty.
Yeah.
I wish.
Yeah, I think it's pretty, and I like Copacetic. Like, I like the formula. It's really
like grungy. It's like fall colors. It's really pretty, and not like, the basic fall palette. Yeah. This is like more.
This is like an editorial fall.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's smart. And again, it comes back to our thing of you can do a 9-pan palette. You can do an interesting 9-pan palette. You just have to sit down and think about it.
Now, this reminds me of the new Mitchell palette.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of has
Next thing we have then is Jolie Beauty. They have their Second Skin highlighters and Second Skin blushes. So the highlighters are £16.99 and the blushes are £14.99.
Bad. Yeah. The colors, like the blushes, are all really light, so don't know if you were a deeper skin tone.
Yeah.
You're able to use those.
Fair.
All very cool toned as well.
Yeah. Well, I suppose we are in a cool tone season. So
I don't like that many cool tone blushes. Because I'm so into like peach and orange and
same.
I feel like it like complements my skin really.
Same.
Really pretty, so don't know.
Next thing we have is from Spectrum. So they have the Pantherine. Don't know how I'm meant to pronounce that. The Pantherine collection. That's how I'm going to say it. They have a 9-pan Pantherine palette, which is £29.99. Don't like it. Don't care. A 5-piece face brush set for £34.99. A 6-piece eye brush set for £29.99. A makeup clutch bag for £29.99. Who's buying that? A 2-piece sponge set for £9.99. Exactly, Kira. Exactly.
Kieran is like, no.
Kira is similarly outraged, and I agree with you, Kira. 100%.
I don't hate the brushes and the brush. What's it? That triple brush pot.
Yeah,
that is not bad, but that's the only thing I don't.
Yeah,
like.
The triple brush pot is £24.99, and then the tray is £24.99. They launched tonight on the 29th of October, about an hour ago. So if anyone's interested, I mean, there's nothing there. Like, I like the look of like you said, the brush pots, etc. Like, I think that would be nice, but for that price, I wouldn't pay it.
Yeah, me neither. It's really expensive.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You have to be an M's love.
Exactly. Next thing we have then is Ulta have a Harry Potter collaboration. It seems every year there's a Harry Potter collaboration. They have the Harry Potter Ulta Beauty Beauty Box. and it comes in 4 styles, obviously, for each of the 4 houses. They're $28 each. There's the Beauty Magic Lip Balm set for $18, and there's a mini series vault for $28, and you can get a cosmetic bag duo for $25. We can't get it, so look.
Yeah, but I do like the Ravenclaw and Slytherin.
Yeah. Fair.
I'm trying to figure out what the beads are. Are they?
It's probably a highlighter or something, but isn't that so outdated?
Yeah. Yeah, anyways, we can't get it. It's Ulta. I'm in Ireland. Yeah. It's locked down. Nothing's going well. It is what it is. But I know some people actually watch me from the States. So, hi, guys.
Yeah.
What's it like?
This is for you guys.
Yeah. I love you. Next, we have Shine by SD Cosmetics. They have their new Dynamic Duo collection. It is launching on Friday, so it's already available, and those are the shades that they have. I didn't have any information on the price. There they are. I don't think they're wildly interesting to look at, personally.
The swatches look so bad.
Very lackluster.
Oh my god. Like, they don't look good at all. Like, one of them look like it's like this. A couple of those are disappearing off the skin.
Yeah,
and that's not even a very dark skin tone.
Yeah.
And are they not just duplicates of the same color? It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
They're not.
Yeah. It looks like that there's so many of the same colors.
No.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't look good.
You don't like it. Yeah. Do it better.
Exactly. Dandelion Cosmetics have some new highlighter compacts, and apparently they're only $1 each.
I know why they're only $1 each.
Yeah, I believe that.
Because the pan looks so bad. Like, it looks so like chunky. Like, maybe it's like maybe it's
good.
gone bad or something.
You get better in Pound Shop, really, wouldn't you?
And
that's not a highlighter. Who's that going to highlight? It's very grey toned.
Yeah, it looks like I thought.
Skin tone, that will not look good.
Highlighter.
Yeah, I thought that was an eyeshadow, like, kind of like the Urban Decay Heavy Metal. Like, it looks like.
That's what I thought as well. And then they were like, it's a highlighter. And I was like, well, the pan is tiny. What? How are you going to get a highlighter brush in there?
No.
Well, the picture doesn't show up there. It could be bigger, but
it looks small though.
Oh, that's what she said.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Next, we have Boafo Beauty. It's apparently their first ever face product. It's a blush product. They're $9 each, or you can get the bundle of 3 together for $23. Yeah. Pink and red and
the colors, like the pink is very cool toned lilac-y pink. I have one of like the similar colors on a blush palette from BH, and it's not.
Yeah, I can't imagine it being very flattering. When I see that pink down in the bottom right corner, I just think of Dolores Umbridge.
Yes.
Don't like it.
Yeah. Yeah. I do think that they'll probably come off pretty okay on darker skin tones. So
yeah, the two, like the darker color. Maybe even the other one is good for the medium.
Yeah, I can't get annoyed at them over that. So I'm like, yeah, fair enough. There you go.
And the formula looks like it'd be nice. It's cream to powder.
Dulzura Cosmetics are really bringing out some new stuff that nobody has ever seen. Some more graphic liner palettes. Yeah.
Wow.
They're water activated. Everyone's heard about them.
Yeah, but I don't hate that idea. It's just the same thing that everyone else does.
It's just
more the neon, like the dark neon one, it actually has like pretty dark, like the blue and the purple and the black looks really dark. So, or maybe that picture is oversaturated. I don't know.
Yeah, it's so hard to tell about like how people are like editing their photos. But each of those are $38, or you could get all 3 of them together for $102. But apparently they're back up to $45. It's very confusing.
Yeah,
more than $2.
Price. My jaw dropped at that price.
Yikes. Next we have Peter Thomas Roth. There are some new eye patches. And no, not like pirate eye patches, like actual like beauty eye patches to try and solve your sins. This is the Potent C Powder Brightening Hydrogel. So it has essentially caffeine, ferulic acid, and vitamin E and vitamin C in it. So
yeah, ferulic acid, that's a new one.
Yeah.
Who will buy some like eye patches for $65?
Yarr!
I just don't I don't understand. I buy my skincare from like Lidl and those kind of places that I don't usually pay like 20 like euros is usually like the top end of what I would pay on a product, like a single skincare product. So
but it doesn't even say how many you get in it.
That's exactly what I was just about to say. It doesn't say how many you get.
It doesn't even look that deep. That's what he said. But
if that's only going to do you for a month, $65. Not great. No. So the next one then we have is from Glisten Cosmetics. This is apparently going to be part of the Trend Mood box as well. So if anyone is signing up for that, there you go. This is apparently going to be $39.
Doesn't this look like the Natasha Denona Neutrally palette that came out not so long ago that everyone was crazy about, and I was like, what?
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get all of this neutral stuff.
I don't like this. It's not cool toned enough to be like something that I would like. The last row is, if they would came out that like as a £4 palette, I would be like, oh, I could get behind that one.
Yeah.
But the other rows are just so boring. And there's like 3 of
the other rows.
Yeah. It's so matched.
Yeah. 3 of the tan shades look like exactly the same.
Yeah.
And also those shimmers, they have like duplicates there. So maybe you need to see swatches. Like sometimes it's hard to see what they're, because of the pictures, it looks different on like every device even.
Next thing we have, and this fills me with fury. Oh my god, this is Makeup by Mario and he's come out with a lip palette. Look, here's the thing. If Elena was here, she'd be like, oh, he's clearly making these for makeup artists. Yeah. It's clear. That's what his last collection was obviously for as well. But I'm like,
I actually was gonna say that these are probably made to like makeup artists in mind, because a lip palette is actually more smart to them than carry out like 10 different shades. But I don't know if anyone else would get this. Didn't ABH had like a lip palette also?
I think they did, yeah. But it's like, it seems like a not great marketing decision to come out with something that is just for makeup artists, particularly now.
And for lips.
Yeah. Because, makeup artists aren't really makeup artisting at the moment.
Yeah, I would actually, if they would come out with the lip palette and then also like bullet lipsticks that you can buy separately, wouldn't that be so like good idea? So you could choose like, oh, I'm gonna get the lip palette, or I'm gonna get a couple shades of the like bullet lipstick ones.
But they look the same as well, especially the top row. It's very samey.
Yeah. And the whole point is to like mix it and make your own. So like that's why there's a blue in there, so you can make it cool toned.
Yeah, see, I see that, but all those greyish colours before you get to the yellow.
Yeah, no, it's a bit all over the place. I don't have any information on how much it is, but I'm sure it's a frightening amount of money. Yeah. Next thing we have is Pink Honey. So they have a Pink Honey Wonder Wax. It's apparently their latest innovative creation, unlike anything else on the market. So it's a brow wax that no longer requires water or a liquid activator.
I'm interested in this.
Yeah, it's coming on sale on the 18th of November at 6 p.m. And I know that Titmouse do usually stock Pink Honey, so I'm wondering if Titmouse will end up stocking this.
I think I might get this.
Yeah, fair.
I like the packaging and things, but I don't have brow hairs, so I'm like Elena.
Can you get, like, when you order from Titmouse, she get, like, if you order from different brands, they all came in the same box, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. So then I will wait. And when it comes to Titmouse, so it better come there.
Yeah, Romy.
I hope you're listening. We're pointing our fingers. Next we have LA Splash Cosmetics. They have the Believe in Magic palette. It's apparently a new palette. It's $38. It reminds me very much of the, was it La Rock or was it Dose of Colors that did a collaboration with Pirates of the Caribbean a few years ago? Reminds me an awful lot of that. It's very boring.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
No.
It's $38.
It's pretty, but other than that.
Yeah, we have Juno Skin. So Juno, who do the sponges that Elena really likes, they're coming out with their own skincare, and everything is apparently under $20. They have the Kale No More Pore, which is a detoxifying clay mask with a unique non-drying formula fortified with glacial sea silt, antioxidant-rich kale, and probiotics for $14.50. They have the Clean 10, which is a cleansing balm with only 10 ingredients that deeply cleanses the skin and also brightens using star ingredients fermented Japanese barley. That's $14.50. And they have the Face Cam, which is a soothing mask to soothe dry, irritated skin and repair the skin barrier, powered by a calming CBD and 2% niacinamide to replenish the skin, and that is $16.50.
The cleansing balm looks really small.
It says 80 grams, but I'm not sure what that is in there.
Oh, does it?
I like the price point, and the packaging's nice. They have found on the CBD train, though, haven't they, with the face cam? But
I do think there is actually some stuff around CBD actually working in skincare.
Yeah, so they haven't just injected it for the point, and I like the fact that they haven't put any of like cannabis leaf things on the packaging. They've just left it quite nice and clean.
Yeah, which I appreciate. Next thing we have is Toffee Cosmetics. They have a new, I think, shade of pigment. It's called Buttercream. So it's apparently a true white shade. It's not duochrome. It is just a pearly white. So yeah, there you go. Don't care. This one I think will be interesting to a lot of people. This is from P. Louise. She's coming out with a new skincare. Everyone's coming on to skincare. The first products apparently are going to be the texture treatment, which hydrates, soothes and softens skin, which is apparently going to leave you with an airbrushed finish. It contains natural fruit extracts to cleanse, exfoliate and unclog pores. And there's also going to be an eye toner, which is an age defense eye cream. So
what is that melt away makeup leaving skin hydrated? Is that the picture?
I think so. They were kind of not quite sneak peeking, but kind of giving an idea of some of the stuff that they're coming out with. So
so it's it's like a cleanser.
Yeah, it appears to be. Yeah.
Well, it's hard to tell without seeing.
Yeah.
Because
we're just going on whatever information is being put out, and it's all very kind of bare bones at the moment. But
yeah,
I mean, without labeling it like they have, it could have looked like something else.
True.
Yeah.
Next that we have is from Bare Beauty. It's apparently an Australia-based brand, which means I won't be getting it because it's so difficult to get there. But I know I have people who watch from Australia. Hi guys. You can get this on my behalf if you are so inclined. There is four new shades of loose duochrome. They do look quite nice. They're $8 Australian. So definitely very nice price point. $8 Australian is about £4-ish.
Especially for duochrome, that's dirty.
Yeah, so good price. They have the platinum liquid shadows available in 4 shades, $15. So that'd be about what, £8-9. Again, good.
Nice. Yeah.
The eyeshadow palette is what is making me slightly want to cry. It has 15 pigmented shades with 10 mattes, which is a good amount of mattes, 2 shimmers and 3 pressed glitters. I like pressed glitters. I don't hate them. $39.99 Australian. That's not bad.
I don't hate pressed glitters, but I just don't usually use those on palettes.
I have a pressed glitter on at the moment, so.
I'm really
the palette is
the
really good.
Yeah, the price point is really quite good.
Yeah, and I like everything. Nothing's offensive.
Yeah, I don't hate anything. So
yeah. So for the people who are watching in Australia, if you also like this, I am giving.
Well, you could probably get it if they have like worldwide shipping.
Yeah, but then you see you have to pay customs and taxes and stuff on top of that. We now have Cake and Creme Cosmetics. They have the Cream Parlor eyeshadow palette. It has 15 shades, 8 mattes, 4 shimmers, and 3 pressed glitters. It's apparently launching on the 1st of November, but I couldn't find any information on the price. But by the time this is up, it will already essentially be available. So
it's boring.
Yeah, I'm not interested. Yeah.
Seen it.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, this next one. I literally just got tagged in this a few hours ago. This is from Sugar Pill. It is apparently their black capsule. It's coming out tomorrow. Like they've left no period of time between announcing it and putting it out there.
I kind of like it.
I like it too, but it reminds me very much of an eyeshadow palette, which was an Urban Decay Spectrum 10-year anniversary palette that I have in my collection.
I kind of like it, but I'm so drawn to like purple, green, those kind of palettes now. Green is like something that I'm now for nowadays. I'm like anything green. I'm like, give it to me now.
You're welcome, Tia. You're welcome.
Yeah, your brainwashed me.
I did it. Yeah, that's interesting. I'd say I don't have any information on how much it is, but I would imagine it'd be $30-something-ish, something along those lines.
I hate the packaging.
Yeah, the packaging.
I hate it with the passion, but I like that.
Yeah, I like the colors. I don't like that they're mismatched sizes. That kind of bugs me.
Yeah.
But I like the shades, but not enough to get it. We're now on to sneak peeks, and there's quite a few things to talk about. The first one being the Melt and Beetlejuice collection.
I'm very excited.
I love Beetlejuice with all of my dark and twisty little heart. So when they started to sneak peek this, I was like, oh, Jesus.
I'm so happy seeing this, but I was sad at the promotional videos where they melted the lipsticks. I was like, why would you do such a thing?
Yeah, it's upsetting. But
I have some thoughts.
And I'm looking forward to them. There are 2 eyeshadow palettes, and the eyeshadow palettes are recently deceased, and that's one with the purples, and then the Waiting Room, which is the darker sort of palette. They have mascara, lipsticks, brushes, glosses, mirror, and apparently some more things. I have feelings on it. The purpley palette, I'm like, that needed to be edited more because the purples look very similar to each other. I still want it. I irresponsibly want it. And then the Waiting Room palette, I get the colors of it. But again, that needed to be edited because there are some tones in there that are going to look the same.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed. I'm actually disappointed on the way they sneak peeked it. They like kept on like, dragging it out, and I was like, oh my sorry, you can just peep that, but yeah, like why would you, like, I hate when brands do that, because it's like when you get to see the collection, you're like already over it.
Yeah.
And also the palettes, they're like, I like the color stories, and like I said before, like everything green, I'm like, give it to me. But it's like you have like basically the same colors. Like, where is the deepness?
Yeah.
Like, well, you have that in the other one, the like more like reddy gray one, but also in that it looks. Yeah, and why is the other one like 8 pan and the other one is 10 pan?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they missed the mark on this a little bit.
Yeah, I think so.
We missed out a black and a white as well.
I'm a little bit sad. Like I see the potential there, and I still like it because I love Beetlejuice. But I'm like, if it was in any other packaging, would I like it? Probably not.
Yeah. I'm more interested in the lip products.
Yeah, the lip product.
The green lip looks pretty. That's the one, but I don't think I would wear that. I like it, but I don't think I would wear it.
Next thing we have then is from Chanel Cosmetics. It is their first paint palette. I hate it.
I don't like it.
Chanel? That's Chanel. I thought it was another really cheapy indie brand that's just gone doodly-doo.
Pretty much, yeah. Chanel. I hate it.
I don't like it.
Ugh, it looks like an actual like paint palette that you would give to kids.
Yeah.
I don't.
Sorry,
like
I thought it was the other one. It's because you said Chanel. I was like,
yeah, the fancy Chanel. No.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, it's one of them.
Yeah. Next thing then we have is DD Signature. They have swatches of their delicious apple eyeshadow palette. It's coming out apparently on the 5th of November, and that's what it looks like.
I don't hate it, but I also don't want it.
They don't ship here because I wanted to get their Kiwi palette and it doesn't ship to Ireland, and I was like, well then. Next we have Annoie, Annoie Cosmetics. This is a new 12 pan eyeshadow palette and I dislike it and don't care.
3 blacks.
Yeah, what?
What? Well, no.
Yeah.
Is this punishment because we kept saying that previous palettes?
Yeah, this is like, here you go.
They've overcorrected.
Get it right.
Too much, take it back. This is Wink with Ink. They have some new duochrome single eyeshadow pigments which are coming soon, and if you like the look of them, they will be part of their Death Drop PR box, which I'm going to talk about later in the Enabler alert, so keep an eye out. This next one I was a bit confused by. This is part of promo picture, and this was the least obscene one because it's all like, here's my boobs and my stomach, which fantastic. I'm delighted that you are comfortable in your body. We need more body positivity. Fantastic. Well done. But a bit confusing because you're meant to
I hate it.
On your...
I hate it. I hate that they are doing that. I don't like it.
But also, this is apparently, what's her name? Jess Hunt. She is a swimsuit model. And instead of, doing the thing that I would personally think a swimsuit model would do in terms of, launching their own merchandise, which would be making their own swimsuits. She's coming out with makeup. I'm like, if you're swimming, you're not wearing makeup.
Well, it better be waterproof.
So, do you know those products? To me, it screams those microblading, like eyebrow kind of products.
Yeah. When
you place them on your stomach like that, where are you trying to draw the hairs?
It's coming out. It's called Refy, R-E-F-Y. It's coming out on the 2nd of November if you're interested. This is Lust Beauty Cosmetics. Oh God, I hate the name of this. Hate the name of it. Lick Me Until I Scream palette.
What?
I am 99% certain that this is the same brand who had penises on a palette before.
And also, like, lick me until I scream. Like, that just like sounds all kinds of wrong. Like,
because it is, and that's what they're going for. They're going for the shock value. Because
but then
the palette itself is boring.
Like, I'm using my lick me until I scream palette for today. Like, no.
It's like, okay, Karen, we get it. You're daring.
Yeah.
Like, you're not really, because this is boring AF. Yeah.
I feel violated.
I do too. This is Cody Cosmetics. They are apparently dropping their Monstera collection on November 6th, and the collection will have 5 shades of lip glosses because, we need those, and an eyeshadow palette. These are the 2 shades of the 5 glosses so far, and I was so distracted by the nails.
Yes, I was going to say, they're so ugly. Why would you do that? Why can't these brands?
How can you wipe your ass with those kind of nails?
That's exactly
like, right. Doesn't it like poop all over?
Not
like, doesn't it hurt? Like,
you'd have to learn how to do everything all over again.
Yeah.
It's dreadful. 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 No. Anyways. That's future us problems. This is New Culture House. They have the Wicked eyeshadow palette, and it certainly is wicked because I don't understand it.
Yeah.
The color story is a mishmash of all sorts. It's confused and confusing.
I think because we're seeing so much more of this like mishmatchy palettes that are just colors thrown in together. I think like brands are struggling to come up with something new, so they're just panicking and let's just throw something that is not seen before, and it turns out this, and then you're like,
it hasn't been seen before for a reason.
But he's screaming Hocus Pocus because of obviously the silhouettes of the hair.
Yeah.
Obviously Hocus Pocus. The colour story, Hocus Pocus. But it's not cohesive and it doesn't work. I don't like it.
Yeah, let's move on with our lives. Next thing is the Jupiter Jungle palette from Glisten Cosmetics. That is apparently coming soon. It reminds me an awful lot of the Native palette from Shanxo. Similar, yeah, exactly.
I don't know. It looks. No, I think it does not. No, because that is so boring.
There.
Yeah.
This next one is, and I love that this is their promo picture. And I'm like, is it that bad that we had to bury it? This is Cult Candy Cosmetics. It's a sneak peek of their Sinister Sweet palette, because we saw the 3 lipsticks that they had earlier, but this is apparently the palette to go with it.
You can't even read the writing on it.
It's so bad that your dog stole it and buried it in the garden. And then you were like, oh, I'm going to take a picture out of this.
Pretty much.
And pooped all over it.
Yeah, not great. Then the next thing we have is Kaleidos Cosmetics. It's the Space Age Prophecy, a multi-chrome champagne highlighter with a supernatural green, vermilion, gold, and lime shift.
I like the look of that.
It sounds like, I don't know about the green shift.
Don't care, want it.
But I do know that everyone loves their highlighters, so I do I can wear a green highlighter. Like, I like those odd kind of colors. If I'm doing like a green look, I like to match my highlighter with it. So
I'm excited about that. Glisten Cosmetics then is coming out with their Volume 2 Artistry palette. So must be outside of the palette. And it seems Sasha Cosmetics also felt that they needed to bury their stuff. Because this is, and they just said, what's new, Sasha do? And I'm like, oh God.
Scooby-Doo.
Yeah. Oh God. Like, what is this? So yeah, that's it in terms of the new makeup releases and sneak peeks. So
leave it.
Yeah, I mean, it was a weird week. There's been a mishmash of trash, essentially. It's hard to say. Now we're on to the enabler alert, and there's some bits and pieces from Boots coming up. So Liz Earle have 30% off selected items. Bare Minerals have £5 off any £35 spent. They also have £10 worth of points for every £50 spent. So that should be on the go now. I also am adding this in because I just saw it on my phone. Morphe apparently have some deals on some of their lipsticks. They're €7 and less, and they have put the Jaclyn Hill eyeshadow palettes down to €12 again. So they're really
the new one, the Volume 2.
No, the Vaults one.
Oh, well, that's not
40% off them.
€15 before. It's not even that cheap.
Anyways, it is what it is. Cloud 10 have 25% off their site right now. So I know a lot of people used that to get their Be Perfect Tahiti palette.
I did.
If you missed out, now may be the time. Run, my little chickadees, run, run. I approve of this message. Lime Crime have 50% off their Halloween and fall inspired lips, and in addition to that, they have their aquarium brushes for $58. So yeah, if you're interested in that. Barry M have a Galactic Glow makeup goodie bag set, and it's worth over £60, but you can buy it for £20. So that's available now. More Morphe stuff. Apparently there's 40% off all Morphe palettes at the moment. So
they're Morphe X, so they're collab palettes.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you're interested, there you go. BH have up to 65% off at the moment. Pat McGrath has 30% off site-wide if you feel like being fancy. I don't judge you. And this is what I was talking about before. This is Wink with Ink. They have a PR exclusive. So they have a lot of things in it. They have a crystal stone inspired pigment eyeshadow palette, a crystal stone, an information card, like lots of different bundles with mascara. Oh, there's 10 pairs of 100% Siberian mink lashes.
Ooh, no, I was interested until you said mink.
Yeah, but I know that some guys will be interested. There's some liquid lipsticks, there's neon 12 color stackables, there's clear lip glosses, and there's some hair stuff. It's apparently valued at $100, but you can get it for $55, and you can get an extra 15% off if you use the code DEATHDROP. So if you're interested in that, there you go. Alien Cosmetics also have a deal on at the moment where you can get all of these palettes together. They're valued at $122, but you can get them on sale at the moment for $85. And finally, Glisten Cosmetics. If you're interested in getting some of their things, you can get 20% off if you use the code PINKISH20.
I know one too. Beauty Bay is having now, because I did an order today, if you order any blush or bronzer, you get like a brush to go with it, and if you order a highlighter, you can get a highlighter brush to go with it. And also, if you now order the Sample Beauty Beth Painters palette, you can get the jewel tone palette free to go on top of that. So
there you go. Tia has spoken. You may do that as you will. But that is it. That's the whole kit and caboodle. Do please check out Tia and Jenny's channels and Instagrams. If you don't, I just don't like you anymore. And you probably shouldn't come here anymore. It's not going to end well, you know?
No.
Well, yeah, that's it. Do please like, comment, and subscribe. Do please share, because sharing is caring. Unless, of course, it's an STD. In which case, for the love of God, wrap it up. We have a pandemic. We don't need more syphilis. Just, the doctors have enough problems on their hands without dealing with whatever it is that's going on in your downstairs. But that is it. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
bye.
Bye.